Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns. Before we go on our mission, I just wanted to show you Wolverine's deck really quickly. I'm doing this because I spent quite a bit of time, I think it was close to a half hour, working on his deck. I made 3 more copies. We only had 1 lethal pounce. So I made 3 and then, upgraded so that we have 2 upgraded copies. And just in general, I tweaked his deck. I made another Stink of Fear, upgraded, and put this in. So this is his deck now. 2 lethal pounce, 2 quick swipe, 2 berserk, and then 1 Stink of Fear and 1 eviscerate. It's always a challenge. Like, there's always good cards, that you wish you could put in. Like, there's certainly situations where piercing slash would be good. I love all the chain type abilities that he has, particularly for some type of missions like Nest Mothers. These are so good. I'm not as big a fan of rapid healing, although the fact that you can play it when he's unable to act is cool. It just doesn't ever earn a spot in my deck. But at any rate, this is his deck, and I'm sorry I didn't do it on camera, but like I say, I spent a lot of time, and it's not an entertaining process to watch because, I've kind of made notes beforehand, and I'm referring to that, but I'm still kind of watching and evaluating as it comes together. So, I'm in the forge, and then I'm at the yard doing the upgrades, and then I go back to the forge, and just kind of a lot of round and round. And like I say, I don't think it's a particularly interesting thing to watch. So, the other thing that I want to point out before we go is I did get a message. The Venom storyline is now available, so we could go do a Venom mission. I'm not going to do that. It's not because I don't want to do Venom. I will record videos doing the whole Venom part of the DLC. But I'm going to go into something at the end of this video. So like if you reach a point where you're done watching the mission or whatever and you normally just quit, I would just recommend go to somewhere around 10 minutes before the end of the video. I'm going to do a whole conversation because we're approaching the end game and I need to talk about where we're at in the campaign, what we need to do to get ready for the last mission and so forth. And all of that, like Venom ties into that. So for now, I'm just going to put a pin in it, because I promised you yesterday we would do this Backdoor mission, and we're going to follow up on the information we got off of Crossbone's little data drive. So we know we have to bring Wolverine and the Hunter. Question is, who else do we bring? I think let's bring Doctor Strange.
How can this be? It seems we have been walking in circles for hours.
It's been 20 minutes. Relax. We're close.
You said that after your last sniff.
And I was right. If this is supposed to be an ambush, I've seen better.
Ambush? This is a slaughter.
No kidding. They were trying to get inside that vault. I don't believe in coincidences, which means
Project Gutermortar.
I'd bet my life on it.
So did they.
Guess Hydra just dropped a rung or two on the bad guy food chain.
Maybe so. Still, this Lilith feels different somehow. Feral.
You sniff that out?
We can debate the hows and whys later. Get that vault open before more of these things show up.
Too late for that.
All right. Simple enough. All we have to do is defeat everything.
Crawl through hot garbage.
That is one way of describing it.
I'd be more concerned with how it fights, not how it smells.
Easy for you to say. It's not breathing down your neck.
Three minions. Okay. I have no problem doing this. I just wonder if there's any value. I actually think there is. I think I would rather split this guy. I may regret this because I only have one other quick ability. So it is conceivable that I should have taken out 2 with this one and then, you know, the 1 remaining. But I think I'm going to be good with this. Okay. You know, I should have done this before I used that. I'm going to do it now. All right. So, let me think about this. What's his health? Yeah, this is perfect. So, I'm going to take this guy out.
You were too weak for this fight.
And then I'm going to do this. So we get Wild Strike back.
Welcome assistance.
Now I see no reason not to do this. Unless, you know, I want to get rid of one of these. That's actually not the worst. Some would even say it's very good. Yeah. I think I'm going to.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Your mother abandoned.
Alright, so now, unfortunately, well, maybe I do something like this? Kind of do the same basic idea again? I'm not sure how many of these guys we need running around. I'm counting on the collar here. With any luck at all, this will kind of help me clean things up. Except I'm one short of getting the collar, which is kind of a bummer. I tell you what, I am going to redraw this. That is not a hunter card. I don't know if you knew that. But what it will let me do is this.
Kiss it goodbye. You ain't good enough for me.
All right. So at least we got rid of all of them. And now I'm going to do this. It's sad we won't get any heroism because I've already maxed out.
Want it done right.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I didn't have anything that used heroism. I do now, and the question, I only have one card play, so let me see. I don't need the lifesteal. So 4, I'm going to get 252 damage out of this. So this is the only guy I can KO. Yeah, even if I use this, it will not be enough. Now that said, I have an idea. So if I do this, Let me think about this. He goes down to 231. And he splits, giving each one like 115, 116. So I could take one out with quick swipe. The problem is it doesn't leave me a way to get rid of that guy. So I tell you what, let me just do this. I might as well weaken him. I have a ton of heroism. All right. I mean, this isn't going to help me at all. I like the idea of this. I just don't really see it helping me in any meaningful way. So, yeah, I'm fooling around trying to work it out, and the reality is it just isn't meaningful. Okay, I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. I did think I was going to KO this guy. I left him with 24 health. Okay, unfortunately, don't know. Hold on. Perfect. Cleaned it up.
I am a sorcerer supreme.
So I don't want to split this guy. I don't think that makes any sense. Let's just go ahead and pass the turn. I feel like we did reasonably well there. And these guys are just going to do their split stuff, which is honestly helpful. It just makes it easier to take them out with like our quick abilities and stuff like that.
They have not changed their plans.
I haven't seen that kind
Okay.
of regalia since the war.
Old Johan was probably hoping to hide out here if things went south. I guess he didn't make it.
We have our hands full as it is without having to worry about Red Skull too.
God, talk about being so close. So I guess I could take out this thing.
Maybe it's time you quit
Okay,
this racket.
it's one down. You know what I should have done? Wow, that was dumb. I should totally just do this to give him strengthen, and then I could have potentially KO'd another one with that. I wasn't thinking. Hold on. I'm still not thinking. Let's use something that requires heroism. If we're going to. Draw the last. I don't. Well, okay. Let me do this. Who's got the most health? 400. Okay. I'm going to take this guy out.
Feel my call.
Having done that, now I'm going to play Agamotto's Gaze. And it's possible I should have used
The light shines.
his other, this attack, but whatever. I'm going to take this thing out.
Your time has come.
Because he hits harder than pretty much anything out here. Now, quick swipe. I should, yeah, I was going to say, I can easily, okay, that's almost perfect. So let's go ahead and do this.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
It's another one down. I only have 2 card plays left. And, I don't want to leave too many of these idiots standing. Let me switch to Doctor Strange for a second. I think... Oh, right. Would this shove? No. Okay, well then let's do this. Let's go ahead and use this. So also get me a free card.
It's in your best interest to quit.
Okay. Quick slash could be very good here. I'm not so sure that's worth it to me, except I get the collar. I'm doing it. Just for that. I was going to use Lethal Pounce, but... if I get the right cards here, it could be the mission.
This should help. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
It's not what I was thinking about. Okay, that's good.
Do not bother running.
Yeah, I feel like that works. Now, I got a little carried away there. Honestly, I should have probably paid a little more attention as far as where I was. It does look okay to me, though. Okay. So we only have this guy left. And what's kind of my lowest impact? I want to keep this. Man, honestly, these are all good cards, so that's kind of a bummer. I'm ready to end this phase of the mission if we defeat this guy. And the trick is, like, which card do I want to use with my last play? And I guess it's this? That sucks. I hate wasting it.
Time to see if Red Skull really did hide his ultimate weapon here.
I'd say we found your godkiller.
An old Enigma lock. Hang on. I think I might be able to decipher the sequence.
Got your decoder ring right here.
Great. Dollars to donuts, that alarm still leads somewhere.
Let's not stick around to find out. The hell you waiting for, kid? This way.
Crossbones command ship.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Temple of Chthon.
Not what I'm talking about. Better brace yourselves.
This is why we enter the code.
All right, all we have to do is survive against
That's
the fallen
a
hole
real
for 4
mean guard
turns.
dog they got for this place.
What could
Need to look for a way out.
possibly go
Can't beat
wrong?
him in a straight fight.
We'll either figure something out or die
I can't
trying.
think of anything.
You sure know how to
You know, I
rally
made
the
a bad
troops,
mistake. I played Lethal Pounce. I should have played Wrath first and gotten my Wild Strike back. That was a miss. But it is, in fact, what I did. So let's not stress about it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up pitching this. I might as well do it now because I don't have the heroism. Unfortunately, when they start you over. You know what? I'm going to do this because Wolverine is already hurt going into this fight.
Yeah, that's right.
That kind of sucks because this is going to make it even harder for me to, here, let me do this, to draw hunter cards. Okay. Quick swipe. Good. I just wish I had about 10 more of these.
Hope you're ready.
Okay.
Leave some for the rest of us.
That's one down. Oh, and I keep not doing this. Can I afford to do this right now? I'm not sure I really can. Man, there's still 3 of these things. I'm just going to do this and get rid of one.
Done waiting.
I mean, I don't have the ton of heroism that I did. So it is a little awkward, but... Chain 4. Afraid of that. It's not actually that great for him. Could do this. You know, I just realized Blessings of Ashanti is really good with cards that you chain. Now, chain 2, it's not as big an impact, but like chain 4, but each of the 4 gets an extra 56 damage. That's not so bad. At any rate, I need to stop dithering and start trying to take more guys out. Yeah, I can't. Can I? Nope, I can't hit the dog that way either. Okay, I have a thought. Let me go to Doctor Strange. And even though I, didn't necessarily want to split one of these guys on the first turn, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, got 374 health. I have 2 card plays left. All right, I like this. This is going to work.
Let's give it a go. This should aid me in my fight.
So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to hit this. That's not good enough. Hold on. He's 374. Yeah, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's the thing. Okay. It's fine. Well, maybe I do something like that. I don't want to get carried away as far as the number of guys I target. But I could do something like that. Alternatively, I could take away one of his actions. But if I wanted to do that, I needed to do it when vulnerable mattered. Let's save it. Let you stink of fear.
Let me give you a
And
hand.
weakening the Hulk is not a small thing.
Mother
Taunting him, you know, is not amazing, but what's up, Ray? But I really, really badly need to get some of my Wolverine cards out of my hand so I can draw some of the hunters. Alright, I mean, that could have been worse.
You've made a grave mistake.
Well, there's going to be a lot of these guys, but I think their health is probably down to a point it'll be easier to take them out.
This is a dangerous game of cat and mouse.
Okay. The good news is I got a lot of heroism. So the main thing now
We are
is,
still in the hunt.
you know, I
You've already
just
been consumed.
need pretty badly to, here, I'm going to do this. Actually, hold on. I think I'm going to do this.
Follow my movement.
Okay. It's one
That was
down.
something.
Yeah, I'm totally slamming that immediately. Hey, Ray, you coming up? There you go. There you go. You want to let your adoring public see you for a minute? Okay. 338 and 169. So I think I could use lethal pounce. Yeah, I can get 2 kills here. Now I won't strengthen them, and that's a bit of a bummer. But I like taking 2 guys off the board. I'm funny that way.
Don't want to get up.
Okay. Do I just want to use Wrath here? I think I do. It's not that I'm dying to get that specific card back, but I am dying to get some stuff. I need to use some of these resources. All right, I have one more card play. And this is up to 1,000, so I mean, I don't necessarily want to waste it on them. I'm thinking while everybody is strengthened and all that, yeah, plus give cards in your hand plus 174 until they are played or discarded. 100%. Let's do
The
this.
move is one.
Yeah, I'm only sorry. Well, I was going to say I'm sorry I didn't make him vulnerable first, but let's be real. I didn't know the card was going to get buffed up that high. And we were taking a bunch of dudes off the map. So, you know, there's a lot of value in doing that. So I probably wouldn't have made that change anyway. I may regret the fact that I did not spend a heal on him. If I was going to do anything different, maybe it should have been that. You know. All right, let's go ahead. I can do 2 redraws. I'm just trying to, like, no way I'm getting rid of these now. Because they're all buffed, man.
Mother's anger flows through me.
And at least we'll finally draw a couple of cards. That was a good shot. I am hoping they leave Wolverine alone. Granted, I can always revive him. You know, it's funny. Normally I'm rooting for Wild Strikes. Right now I feel like Quick Slash. Well, Winds of Watoomb might not be bad either. Let me see. Yeah, let's just do this really quick.
Stay prophecy or ancient evil with you guys. Always makes me this
Because that was a lot of splitting going on.
Very well cost you your life.
Okay. Man, I could just about take him out. Yeah, I actually think I can. Let me try this. I don't know, man. There's a lot of these other idiots, so this may not be the smartest thing.
I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
Okay, I'll still have my card plays, so this is good.
Their best was still not enough for us.
Now, I feel like I need to get him, you know,
Behold the light's gift.
where he's not at death's door. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure I get to draw cards because oh man, he's so low too. So at any rate, let's see. Hold on. I want to get maximum benefits, so bump, 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 bump. 4 guys. This is why I say he's really good on missions, you know, like Nest Mother, partly because these guys are on the Nest Mother missions. And, you know, you can just burn through a bunch of guys with low health very quickly. Okay. I can check one more thing. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Alright, that's him down. Now, let me try this. If Wolverine can't quite get there. Yeah, that's alright. I think he's just gonna live. Now, if I wanted to, I could hurt him, but I'm going to split him. Let's just leave it. And I'll keep this. That's fine. Let's just end the turn. Hulk will only get 1 action. Only got a couple of these idiots left. 1 less now. So... And since he resisted, that guy didn't get a heal. So he didn't get any actions. That's interesting. I thought he would still get 1.
I wish I could tell you we had some kind of air support or evac on the way.
That would be too easy.
Okay, this is our last turn. We're in good shape. Alright, I'm totally going to do this.
Let me show you just what this battle requires.
It uses a card play. That's so bad. Hold on, what's this health? Alright, well, I don't know if this makes sense or not. Okay. So now I can easily take this idiot out.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
And then I'm just going to redraw this. Like, there's no way I'm doing this on the last turn when I'm only going to have one card play left. That just doesn't make any sense. And same thing with this. I need to do something, not prepare for doing something. So this is what I was hoping for is, you know, we would draw another quick card.
Now that was something.
All right, I have 2 plays. Now, unfortunately, you know, I don't see how I can take them out. Although maybe strengthening Wolverine will get the combo high enough, but I think it's going to fall just short.
Mother protects me.
He's got 1278. Yeah, it's not even close to just short. I wish I could get that close. Where's the hunter? He's over here. I was just checking to see if anybody could possibly... All right, well, I can do this. Let me give him a shove. This will get us a draw, and because I'm pushing him into Wolverine, we'll do a little more damage.
You know that's not enough.
So what does this do for me?
You are not worthy of her.
Yeah, that's not really what I wanted. Well, look, it's fine. We're going to take him way down. I can't quite see a way to finish getting there. But whatever he does, it's kind of irrelevant. I don't think he can KO us.
Maybe you're as good as they say.
Okay. Yeah. 249. Nothing I do is going to get me 249. So, do your worst, Hulk.
You've got my attention.
Perhaps it's best not to say that to him.
Running out of options here.
And space.
One chance, Hunter. Return with me to Mother, and I will spare what remains of your friends.
Man, I missed the torn purple pants days.
It may be our only chance.
That ain't a chance, kid. It's a monster. So come on, ugly. Let's finish this.
Finish this, Logan. Yes, I will!
Good old magic saves the day. All right. We even got a 3-star rating, which I didn't expect. However, I will humbly accept it. As will Ray.
Hunter, come to the forge when you can. It's urgent.
It's urgent. Can I not yeah, here. There we go.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
That's a new line. I feel like they inserted that in the same patch. Oh, hold on. I see Ebony. Won't Ebony let me pet her? You usually can. There we go.
What have you been doing, Ebony? Do not transform on me now.
All right. Well, we got some purrs. I'll take it. All right. So Doctor Strange wants to talk to us, which is fine and all. So Robbie, Peter, and Wolverine. Let me see. What's Robbie's thing?
especially with the Hulk in his current state.
Willpower.
So a smart guy like you never bothered to come up with a fail-safe in case the green chunk ever
Start each mission with fuck.
We found the most effective
You're
way to
killing
control
me,
Hulk was Banner
guys.
himself. There is no better failsafe.
And now that Banner's gone screwy, nothing? No plan for when things got really tough?
There are always plans.
Don't get in the habit of relaxing like this. Our enemies don't take the day off.
I appreciate the calm between the chaos.
You one of those all things in moderation types?
No, but I'm no good to anyone if I run myself ragged.
You're smarter than you look, kid.
Let's give him the root beers of Canada.
Did Charles tell you I like these?
All right. Okay. Let's go talk to Doctor Strange. I don't want him to, have a panic attack because I didn't come back here. Can pet Charlie
I will
again.
see if I can find you a treat later.
The occult emanations coming from this godkiller are unlike anything I have ever encountered.
When I gripped it, I saw a face. The face of Chthon.
Yes, I suspected as much. The darkness I sense here is beyond the realm of mortals. It's no surprise Red Skull was seeking that level of power. This is more than just an artifact. But whatever it is could represent a change in the direction of our battle against Lilith.
And perhaps we should not study it anymore. Maybe we should find another vault beneath the earth and bury it there. Safe from everyone and everything.
I admire your sense of protection for humanity. They have no idea how to react to the forces we are currently dealing with. Power like this will never allow itself to be tossed away. It will be found one way or another. I think the safest option is to keep it here in the forge for a bit longer, at least until I've had a chance to study it more. I don't think anyone should handle it until we know what it is for sure.
Very well. And how long do you think that will take?
Well, I think the world will be ending soon, so hopefully before that. I need to consult my grimoires. Check back with me when you can.
Okay, I think we are done conversing for this evening. And we shall retire and see what the morrow brings. Carol getting 2 strengthened at the start of her next mission's not bad at all. Okay. Wow, we got 2 people who want to talk to us. That is fantastic.
Dr. Banner used to be the upside to the Hulk.
Did I ever tell you about the time the Hulk tore me in half?
This sounds like a story I cannot pass up.
I was in the path of a Category 5 Hulk smash storm. Big Green pulled me apart like it was wing night at his favorite pub, and I was the chicken.
Well, that sounds absolutely horrible.
Then Hulk threw my legs 4 miles away from the rest of me.
What?
Up a snow-covered mountain. Had to claw my way to him.
How did you survive?
That lovely, forceful bisection put my healing factor to the test. Had to find my legs by their scent. My scent, if you catch my drift.
As long as Lilith controls the Hulk, we are at a disadvantage.
Yep, and we're sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department.
From what I have seen, it is going to be an all-hands situation.
We can call ourselves the Hulk Smashers.
Obviously, you will take the lead.
Because of my natural leadership ability and excellent motivational skills?
Yes. What you said. All of those things, absolutely. And also the healing factor.
Great. The classic throw Logan at the Hulk plan. Well, no matter what, we are sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department. Anytime someone wants my opinion, it means we're really screwed.
Remind me not to brainstorm with you anymore.
Makes sense. I'm more of a claws out kind of guy. Anyway, glad you enjoyed our little Hulk survivors group. We'll meet again if we survive him next time.
Okay, now Wanda.
After seeing Banner's soul twisted under Lilith's control, I see why Bruce used to doubt himself so much. He mistrusts the green brute because deep inside, Banner doesn't trust himself. Another thing he and I have in common.
There is still hope for Banner.
Yes, there is always hope. But do you think it's possible I'll ever see Bruce Banner in the same way ever again?
You know that was not Banner, right? Same as it was not you, Wanda Maximoff, who devastated the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Point taken, Hunter. I owe Bruce the same kindness I've been shown here at the Abbey. I do believe I can forgive him. Forgetting, however.
You are not alone, Wanda. When the time comes, we will face your demons. Our demons. Together.
Thank you, Hunter. That gives me some strength.
Grab that. Okay, man. It's like there was enough talking. I kind of forgot what I was even on my way to do. Let's see if we got any goodies.
Thing going? Sometimes I even impress myself.
Okay, I'm gonna take these
Did you say
two.
you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
This is an interesting card. I don't see myself using it. But I will 100% salvage.
Don't forget to write.
Oh, hold on a second. I believe that yeah, I opened this up. Well, I worked on Wolverine's deck.
Always a pleasure.
Okay, and now he wants to level up our friendship. We're only going to be level 1, but hey. Sorry, I do that so often. Not literally every time, but it feels that way a bit.
Looking for company, Logan. Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here. And my apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust. So, thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
No need to thank me, Logan. With your expertise, I should be thanking you for helping us.
You might want to save your thank yous until you work with me a bit more. There's a reason I've been freelance the last few years.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's pad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home.
I think I'm already leveled up with him for level 2. I think tomorrow they'll do that. Okay. Yard next. Willpower. Well, man. Yeah, we are already leveled up with him. I guess I'll just give it to Deadpool.
Ready for a pounding?
Why not? Okay.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
Let's go to here.
As requested.
So she got Chaos Field. That's not what I would have chosen, but that's what we got. Before I move on, give me just a second. I don't want to forget. I wanted to salvage Morningstar. Okay. I mean, now, I promised I would talk about the rest of the campaign. Let's go ahead and do that now, because I think the only thing we have left to do is, you know, picking our mission for next time. And this is obviously going to, you know, influence that. So, I believe the Witch on Wendigore Mountain, the next story mission, is the second to the last in the entire campaign. So we need another day before we could do that one. But in theory, we could do that, you know, in a couple of days. And then a couple of days after that, we could play the last mission. Now, there's a couple things you need to understand about how the last mission works, but I'm not going to do any story spoilers or anything like that. We're just going to talk about the structure of it in very basic terms and how it's decided which characters you'll be working with, because it isn't really my choice. So here's the deal. There's a first phase where you'll have 3 characters that are essentially the ones you have done the least to build friendship with. Then there's a second phase where there are 4 characters that you've done the most to build friendship with. Now, I've done this before, so I did remember in broad strokes, in particular, the ones in the second phase would be who you had the highest friendship with. I had kind of remembered that there were 3 as opposed to 4. And that is one reason I've gone out of my way to build friendship with Captain America, Iron Man, and Magic, because those are the 3 characters I most want to bring into that final mission. And I've done the most to build their decks out with mods and stuff compared to anybody else. Again, for that reason, because the final mission is extremely difficult. No other mission we do in this entire campaign begins to compare to it. Okay. What I didn't even know until extremely recently is how that first group gets picked. The ones that you haven't built friendship with. So, and this is where Venom comes in. So in my case, if the final mission was right now, I would expect that we would get Wanda, Deadpool, and Right. Forget Right. Forget if it ends right now. Before we get to the end, I am going to give you a slight spoiler, but this has been widely publicized for a long time. The Hulk will be added to our group. So it'll be him, Deadpool, Wanda that we've, you know, got essentially no friendship with. I can't take the time. I don't want to take the time to try to make like Wanda's deck amazing. But what I don't want to do is go into it with cards that aren't even upgraded. let alone, mods or anything. Like, I need to have something going on in her deck. Deadpool, I at least upgraded some cards, but I can make second copies of these two and upgrade those. So we can do some things. Here's the point about Venom, though. So, now he becomes part of this group that might be used. So now I have another character that I have to worry about building up his deck and all that. And our resources are limited. Just when I did what little I did for Wolverine, I had used up all of my attack essence. I went through every single character and salvaged all the attack cards that I didn't need. And I scraped my way back up to 450. But man, it goes fast. When you start making these cards, upgrading cards, it goes so fast, especially if they're anything but common. The rares and the epics, they really suck up the resources. So, I'm telling you all this so you understand what I'm going to do going forward here. Now, first of all, I want to make it really clear. I'm not trying to lay the groundwork for doing 15 missions or some crap like that. And then what would happen, by the way, let's say Wanda, let's say I go, hey, I'm going to bring her on a bunch of missions and really build her up. Well, what would end up happening is she would just pass one of the other guys. By doing that, I would build up my friendship with her, and the mission count is apparently part of it. I'm a little unclear on the exact, method they use. But from what I heard, it has partly to do with the number of missions you bring them on and partly to do with just your overall friendship level. I don't know if that's true or not. I believe at least it's friendship level. But my point is, if you put too much work into trying to improve one of these bottom level guys, then the only thing that happens is they're not one of the bottom level guys anymore. And now somebody else that you brought on fewer missions just becomes, part of the group. So anyway, what I'm thinking of doing is, now that we did this story mission, instead of doing Witch on Wundagore Mountain in 2 days, we'll do, let's say, 2-3 missions. And I will try to get resources and credits for mods. Because this is the other part. You've had a chance to see now. I've tried to explain it from the beginning almost, but building up the cards is one thing. Look at the difference in the hunter now. Him having quick on, wild strikes and draw last attack on wrath and stuff. The power that it unleashes. Now, we're not going to do that level for all these guys, but to the extent we're able to really, bring out the power in someone else's deck, I am going to have to groom a 4th person for that second phase. And I'm trying to decide who that is. Because honestly, there's such a big gap in terms of the characters that I enjoy using the most and that I have the most confidence in. Once you get past these 3, I'm really not super thrilled with any of them. But my leading candidates are really Blade and Carol are the 2 that I have the most. It's they're highest up the ladder now. But I'm kind of leaning towards trying to get Doctor Strange in there. So I have to make up my mind, and I have to make up my mind essentially now. Because I got to really bring that person on multiple missions and do other things to build my friendship level with them. We have some tools in our, capabilities to do that. And then, like I say, really try to fine tune that hero's deck, including at least a small amount of mods, and see, if we can get through that final mission. Because what I don't want to do, we've been on Ultimate 1 for a long time, and honestly, I probably could have bumped it to 2 or maybe even 3, I don't know. But I don't want to have to turn it down for this final mission. I really want to finish within that Ultimate band if we can, because we've been playing at this for so long. Okay, I've talked for a long time, and I think I covered all the main points I wanted to hit on. Hopefully some people had the patience to sit through all this, but I just wanted you to understand, like, instead of going every other day like I have here lately, I'm going to try to slow down the pace just a little, like, maybe 3 missions, 2 to 3 missions, and then another story mission. And then we'll see how many we need before we do that very last mission. But I don't want to drag this out. I'm actually very ready to end this series. I think we're going to be at least 80 episodes. That's a long time. And it's long for viewers. It's long for me. So I am looking to push this to its conclusion. But I have talked enough for one day. So that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope we see you next time.